سلام، چطورید؟ خوش اومدید به ادامه بازی آلن ویک 2 یا آلن ویک. من آلن ویک 1 رو رفتم دیدم، داستانش رو خوندم و کلیت چیزایی فهمیدم. مثلا نایتینگل بود، چی بود این آلن ویک رو دستگیر کرده بود و یه چیز توی مایا. اینا میچرخونم دور نورم تو چشم میچرخ. دنیای عجیبی شده. واقعا این چرا قوه دستشه؟ شاید من روشن کردم. اسکالی مگه؟ کلیت داستانشو فهمیدم و اینکه چی بوده و الان اینو دارم بیشتر میفهمم. باش. فکر کنم این آلن ویک نشسته توی جایی داره این آشغالا رو مینویسه. بلایی که سر اون یارو. من چیکار کنم؟ مپ داری؟
I have to head back. Got things to do.
ما باید بریم اداره اینا دیگه. این نه این چیزه گل فروشی تو.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. Nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
باش.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
تیم بریکر تو یکش بود؟ میگم من کلی متن بود خوندم سریع. اسمش آشنا بود.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee.
به من قهوه ندادی؟
I'll see what they have to say.
شعور داشته بود.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
باشه.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
چرا قوت چرا کار نمیکنه؟ چرا قوه شو؟ واقعا چرا قوه روشن کرد؟
Spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after. Yeah, that's exactly right.
مپو جوریدم. کلیت میخواد. خب من باید چیکار کنم؟ باش. بابا یه واکنی نره. اینجا چیز اومد؟ یه دستی به آب بزن تا اینجا اومدی. نیاز میشه. بیرون یه دفعه میگیره.
I need something to force this open.
که کار نمیکنه. اینم که این واشا دستشوییه.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
میگه سلام آقا آهوه. گوزنه. یه چیزی گفته نفهمیدم. داشتم میگفتم گوزنه آهوه. لیوانه چه باحاله. تفنگمو درارم. من چرا اینو زدم؟ بگیرم رو سر این یارو بکرد.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So,
که
are we
بگه
being
سگا
charged with
اوکیه.
anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
که استرس نداشته باشن تا سوال دارم. جان میگه شما چرا تو اون لیکه بودید؟
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake?
چیکار میکردید؟ اینا همونان که در رفتن.
True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
نویسنده است این داستانهای تخمی تخیلی می نویسه، آمده بود اینجا داستان تخمی تخیل. میاد چی
So what
دیدی؟
did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
گفتش که ما یکی ها دیدیم که لخت از دریاچه اومد بیرون، رفتش یه سری با ماسک آهو زده بودن گرفتن جرشتن. کالت چی؟ کالت من این مراسم پراسم هاست؟ کالت میشه فرقه. این فرقه مرقان چیکار میکنی؟
What makes you say it was a cult?
میگه چرا بهشون میگی اونا فرقه بودن؟
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
میگه میگفتن کالت آف
And we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
میگه همه چی وحشتناک.
That's all.
خب من وسیله برای دلقک بازیام گیر آوردم.
The cult of the tree.
فرقه
What was
درخت.
telling me.
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
میگه یه دونه گردنبند پیدا کرده که مال این چیزا بوده، فرقه ای.
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
باش تو که چیزی نیومده توت. رو دیوارم یه عکس آهو ما جوریدیم. یه از این بازی هست که مغز آدمو میجوه. عکس آهوم کو؟
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
آها این همون چیز هست. توش گم شو پازل بود. 2 ساعت بعد اینا رو چیز کنم من. گرفتم بریم. هی
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
بریم. پشمشونه. فکر کنم شاید با اونا باید باز ویر بزنم. دیدید؟ من فکر میکنم تو چیز پیدا کردی.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
یه گردنبند که اونا انداختن.
Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
میگه کجا فهمیدی؟ میگه این همه شواهد به من نشون داد.
Told
The
you not to
fashion
keep
of
that thing, Timmy.
مال چیزه که
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl.
بعد که اتفاق
Are you?
بعد برای بچه افتاد نیدم
I'm sorry. Who are you?
گیته کی؟
I don't know what you're talking about.
دوست
Me, silly.
که احمق منم روز
You know me.
منو میشناسی
I don't think I do.
فکر نکنم
What horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
یه دختر کوچولوم چی شده بود؟
She
شوی
drowned.
غرق شد
Your daughter.
دخترت
That's so weird. You don't remember.
عجیبه
How
یادت
do you know I
نیست
have a daughter?
از کجا میدونی من یه دختر دارم؟
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
دیوانه
You're mistaking me for someone else.
میگه من با یکی دیگه اشتباه گرفت
If you say so.
میگه تو میگی باشه یه پایی قهوه چیزی میدادی به ما آدم اینقدر عقده‌ای دیگه بریم ایون
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
باش
Let's go.
بذار من برم اول
I got a lead.
نمیشه رفت حلقه
Looks like
گزیره
we're
رو
dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
میگه برو the cult of the Tyrio ببین چیه گفت
Have you heard of this
هاک
cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
میگه اگه شب تو تنها باشی تو جنگل میان میگیرن تموم کالت آف تیر
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
تا چه؟ چکیش کن
Real important guests.
دختره یا پسره؟
Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
پسره
Have a good one, Sheriff.
ولی میتونه دختر باشه بیبی
Hey, what do you know about that waitress
بریم
from the
بقالی
diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case.
باش
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening.
چقدر قشنگ فضا سازی این بازی پپر تو میگه بارو تو چی اگزامینیشن روم
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
آوردنش
In the morgue, all prepped.
گم
I'd like
شید
to
اون
take
ور
a
گم
closer
شید اون
look as
ور
soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
آفرین کجاست؟
So this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
کنم این توه بکس دیدید بکس حال کردید
I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Bear season.
چرا انداختی بیرون بازی
Oh no, a bear. Help.
کدوم گوریه
So we share a morgue with the
Back
funeral
on.
next
من
door,
چرا
so
رفتم
it's
اونجا؟
your budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our own
بیا برو
coroner
اون ور
rotates between
بابا
50
بیبره
away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm
تاریکه
qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
چراغو بزن چراغو بزن هامال آها
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
بابا یه لامپ بخرید بزنید اینجا جاست بکس او اینجا که شورتو داری چی پیدا نیست فرقی نکرد نورش رو یه ذره زیاد کردم
Okay.
شورت داری
Let's take a look at outpatient.
شورت داری
I'll start with the external inspection.
جرش
before
بده.
performing the internal examination.
من برام افیاشم دهن ملت رو پاره
What
میکنم
was the cause of death?
جر بده بابا
There's writing on here.
رو قلبش
Can't make it
نوشته
out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
یه چجوری اینو کنترل کردن
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
میگه نایتینگل تتوگاهی نبوده.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
اینجاش کبوت شده، انگار فایت کرده دیگه. کله خوشگله. باش تموم بریم. چیز کریهیه. من برم اینا رو بکنم تو این. کیسا بیار این تموم شد که. خب من یه بدن این نکبت چی میتونه به ما بگه؟ دلایل مرگ. من کجا بدونم این تو اونه یا اون تو اینه؟ شانسی میزنی. حال ندارم بکس بخونم اینا.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
میگه این
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
میگه تتو روی قلبش تتو کردن با چیزش. این کیلره چقدر وقت داشته. بریم. بکس میخوام جرش بدم. تو چرا جر میدی؟ یارو چیز باید بیاری جر بده. اینا خودشون جر میدن. متخصص نمیخواد. یه چیزی پیدا کرد. نقشه است. همینجا دست میزنی بهش. دستکشی اینجوری هم ریله.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
همه این دلغک بازی ها رو داره می نویسه.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
هرچی می نویسه واقعی میشه این الان ویک شغال. اون چیزان که توی تاریکی میان تو نور چی بود؟ اونا فکر کن. خورکام باحال شد. خیلی باحال شد. حال کردم. یارو پتانسیل این چیزا رو داشت. از الان دیگه تفنگی شد فکر کنم. تو نور روشن نمیتونی ببینیش. اوه یه کار میکنم سزای کارتو بدی. اوه. بابا ویپن داشتی. باشه بابا. من تو نورم. میگه تو نور نمیتونه منو ببینه. بیا اینو بگیر بابا. چی گفت؟ کجا بابا؟ تاریکه. یا ابرفه. هدشات شدی بدبخت. ونیش چی میشد؟ تازه دهنم پاره است. دهنم پاره است. برو بریم. باحال بود ولی.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it.
میگه اون قلب
Somehow we
نداشت.
need to make sense of this.
خیلی ور میزنه.
There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
چه زد بره ولی نمیفهم.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
میگه مرده نمیتونه این کارا رو بکنه. گفت نام سوپرنچرال این مزخرفه. میگه سر کلانتر چی اومد؟
Before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
میگه این کاریه که فرقه میکنه.
Ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
گفتش که این فرقه این کارو میکنن، ملت رو میکشن که بعدن به هیولا تبدیلشون کنن. اینا مرد.
Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
گفت که مرده به یه هیولا تبدیل میشه. این هیچ دلیل عقلانی نداره، یعنی ماوراییه و ما باید اینو حل کنیم و بقیهش یادم چی گفت. در این حد یادم.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
تیکن همین چیزان سایه سیاه همین غولمولان. گفت بریم اون لیکه که نظریم این دلقک بازی داره. گفت اوکی.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared.
Nightingale
turned into some sort of a monster and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me.
باش.
That's terrible.
باش. تو شل کن باش. البته سگ نمیکنه این کار رو ولی اوکی. خب بیبریم ور نزن. میگه قلبش گم شده بود. چجوری میشه؟ خب ابلش چجوری میخوای بشه؟ چقدر ور میزنی؟
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Someone will be right with you.
Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
ماشین ما کو؟
Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare.
چطوری؟
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing
الان
these
میخ
pages
داری؟
is playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
به خدا میخ نه بابا داره میزنه رو انگشتش.
Meet you back at the car.
تو جزئیات نبود خیلی. رفت بکس کجایی؟ چطوری؟ چه تند آمدی؟ بیر نزن.
Ready to go?
Waiting on you. I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders.
اگه یادم موند آخرش بهتون میگم.
Stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
مثل فیلم میمونه.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
گفت که نایتینگل 13 سال پیش اینجا بوده و دنبال آلن ویک بوده و داستان اونو گفت دیگه. اون قتلاش رو چیزش می اومده و تازه شروع شدی؟
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where...
چرا من میرم خودم؟ بابا این یارو برو خود.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
یکی اومده میگه اینجا رو باید ببندید ملت نیاد. بکنم دوتا فضولان. تفنگ داره.
Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
باش.
To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the code of the tree.
توی نور خورشید نگاه میکنی چه باحاله.
Refers to themselves as a cult.
این بازه. چیکار میکنی اینجا؟ چیکار میکنی؟ چه نترسیدی؟
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
کوسکلا چیه؟
Yes, Stephen here hired me to show you
اسمشو.
the woods. He's in town on important government business.
Oh.
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
گفت ما طرف دولت اومدیم اینا رو تعمیر کنیم و اینا.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo?
که تکاچه شنیدی اینا؟
Do you know anything that could help us?
کوسکله؟
People
کوسکل؟
tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here.
میگه کوس.
Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by
خواستم چیز بگم نمیگم. اسمش فوشه قشنگ. به جای که خه بذار خودش میشه.
And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
خیلی ور میزن. خیلی ور میزن. میگه این چه ماشینیه؟
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
بازش خیلی کنده. آدم خوابش میگیره.
How do you know?
I knew it.
قشنگ داستان داره تعریف میکنه، بعد تو فقط هیبت کلید بزنی تا اینا ویر بزنن. چی آخه آدم خوابش میگیره. یعنی بیشتر از اینکه این بازی باشه یه چیزی رو داری میبینی. من چی کار کردم تا اینجا؟ 2 تا تیر زدم. بابا آخه این مزخرف های تو به من چه؟ ننم کجا بوده؟ تو ننت بریم. گم شده دیگه.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those.
چرا تاریک میشه؟
Something didn't want us.
ولی هر چی فکر میکنم این نورپردازی و گرافیک فوق‌العاده است. عالیه بچه ها، عالیه. خیلی خوب در آورد. اصلا رنگو ببینید. نور این خورشیده. عالی. آها این یارو اینجاست که این یارو بسته بودن.
No sign of Nightingale.
بزن.
But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
بیا.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead.
جای پای خرسه.
One more time, KC. Just in case.
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
جای پای برهنه بود بکس. من الان فکر کنم باید با نایتینگول مبارزه کنیم. بومسته؟ سردم شد، بارون گرفت. میخواد پخ کنه بهم. چه درخت کلوفتی شو. او جای پا.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
همونجاست که ازش اومد بیرون.
I can feel something.
گفتم میخواد پخ کنه. یک بت. باتری میخوام. چی کار من الان؟ پخ میکنه. میخواد پخ کنه بکس. این یه دفعه نزد بیرون. باشه بابا گمش.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
You can?
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. The fuse was in place.
هر کدوم بزنی داستان میگه گم شو حال نداره. خب دو سه تا این مسخره بازی پیدا کردیم رئیس.
I need to find the witch's hut.
witch's hut من کجام در آرم الان؟
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
یه همون نبودم پیدا کردم الان. تلویزیونم داره.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide.
We're dealing with an organized group of... The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
من مغزم دیگه نمیکشه امشب. تموم کنی واقعا دیگه دارم نمیکشم. گفتش خیلی سخته و این چیزا. ببین ما الان این هات چه کوفتیه. هات میشه کلبه. بعد کلبه پیدا کنم. این آدم اگه از اول سرچ میکردم اینجوری نمیشه. بعضی کلمه ها رو آدم نمیدونه. من کجا اومدم؟ کنم من این بره اومد. اینا هست تو مپ که اسکول بازی. خوب شد مپ رو دید.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Fuse خواهی.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
این همومه. فیوزاتون کجاتونه؟ چیه؟ اوکی.
This fuse is busted.
اسکول کرده. این
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
باش. خب فیوزا جوریدم بکس. بریم این تو دیگه بریم. چه باها سیو هم داره. این قهوه ها سیوه. خب بس دیگه سیو کردیم بریم. من اصلا خوابم گرفته. اینا دیگه فردا برداریم. از فردا ادامه‌شو بریم. بازی خیلی خوبه، گرافیک عالیه، اصلا نور رو ببینید آدم حال میکنه. کنده آدم خوابش میگیره. بس شما تو بازی هیچ کار نمیکنید. من الان تا اینجا 2 تا تیر به این یارو گنده زدم فقط. یعنی فقط میری یه جا یک میزنی اون ور میزنه این ور میزنه اون ور میزنه، هی داره ور نشون میده. یعنی گیم پلی واقعا نداره. روایت داره، روایت اوکیه. گیم پلی من واقعا تا الان ندیدم. حالا ببینیم چی میشه. اگه دوست داشتید ویدیو رو لایکش کنید، نظراتتون رو برام بنویسید و سابسکرایب کنید چنل تا فردا شب و یه ویدیوی دیگه میبینمتون.